Hi, it's Diana from DianaMarchand.com, and I'm just having a run with my dog. We just stopped here because I wanted to film a video, and it's a beautiful spot. We're at a place called Morel in Nanaimo, and what I wanted to talk about was, again, I know you're thinking, okay, would you shut up already about get moving and getting outside and forcing yourself to do it, yada, yada, yada. It's not just about that, but really you need to get out there and you need to force yourself when you first start. I haven't been running for quite a while, and I was feeling really sluggish and horrible and thinking, oh my God, I'd feel so horrible if I tried to run. I would, I'm so out of shape, this and that, which really I'm not compared to some people, but, so here mind goes. So then you think it's going to be so hard, so why even try it? Let's just put it off. And I kept putting it off, and then it's like 7 o'clock right now. And I finally decided, you know what? I don't even feel like eating because I'm feeling sluggish and heavy and blah. And so I really need to move my body. Plus, I was trying to work and do a blog post, what I'm going to talk about. And I was feeling really restless. And so when you're restless, I find either when I'm bored or when I'm restless, my body restless, needs to move, needs to get rid of some energy, then I tend to want to eat junk stuff, right? So maybe you have that same thing, or maybe you are unaware that that is part of the problem why you tend to grab the junk in the evenings or snack a lot in the evenings. It could be a few things, and that's what we're going to talk about. Why you can't stay on track, why you tend to grab those things that you know you shouldn't, why you keep, you're good for a while and then you go off of it. Well, there could be a few things going on. Like I said, when you tend to be bored, so you don't have enough to do. And that may mean you have things to do. You have dishes to do, laundry to do, clean up the house. But all those things are not things that make you happy. They don't bring any joy into your life, really. Some people find joy in that, so that's cool. But if you don't, right, then there are things you got to do. You're kind of dreading it. You're thinking, is this all life is? I got to go to work and then I got to do these little things. And so what happens is you tend to get bored because you're not doing things that you love, not doing things that bring you joy, but you have all these to-do things that you must do, things that you're not really happy with. So then you feel stuck. You kind of feel trapped. You feel like, how am I ever going to get out of this? Because there's always something to do. I'm never going to catch up. And then what makes you feel good is to eat something. You have something like, okay, right now, what can bring me a little bit of pleasure and joy is to eat some of these things. Because that's the only way you see you can have that in your life. You can have that little bit of control or a little bit of joy, or, kind of break the pattern of having to do things you really don't want to do, right? And so when you're feeling that type of anxiety, that type of anxiousness, that type of I need to just eat something, think about it. What is going on in your mind? Yeah, you're feeling trapped. You're thinking, I'm never going to have time to do the things I want to do. And this is all life. So you're bored, right? You know there's things you want to do, but you feel that you're never going to have time, or you feel that you don't have options. And then when you feel that way, then you feel out of control of your life. You feel like there's so many things that are taking control of your life and you no longer have control of your life. So when a person begins to feel like that, they also tend to eat, right? It's another way of comfort. It's something that can bring you joy in the moment, that makes you feel good at the moment. And it's something that in a way you are able to control. You're able to kind of say, screw it. I'm tired of all this. I'm just going to eat this because I love this and I'm going to feel joy. And I don't care about the calories. I don't care if I'm going to gain weight or whatever. That kind of thing happens. So can you relate to that? And another thing I wanted to talk about was, that can be all well and good, right? So this is what's happening to you. But the thing is that you're not doing anything to change it, because somehow you've thought that this is the way your life is, right? Now, definitely I was raised like this. I watched my mother, feel like she had no choices and no control. And I always vowed that I would never let that happen in my life, ever. That I would always make sure that I had choices, that I had control, that I had my freedom, that I was able to live in a way that bring me joy, that I was able to do things that I loved, that I was not going to give up my happiness, right? Because you doing things for others so much, or you're letting all this busyness take control of your life, thinking that, well, then I'm not being selfish. But in a way, that is hurting you, and that is hurting everyone around you, because you're not being your best self. You're not bringing joy to yourself. And when you don't bring joy to yourself, when you're not happy with your life or with things in your life, you cannot really be good for someone else, right? You got to admit it. There's got to be relationships in your life that are suffering. There's got to be work that's suffering. Come on, it's your life. Are you letting that slip you by, thinking it's too late? It's too late to start doing what I want. It's too late to change myself. It's too late. I get stuck. I just keep giving up. I can never stick to a clean eating, so I feel crappy. I've gained so much weight. I'll never lose it. I feel really horrible. Is that stuff that goes through your head on a daily basis? And if it is, you've got to knock yourself out of it, because now is the time. If you're listening to me, you're probably over 40 and probably over 45. This is your midlife. When are you going to take control then? When are you going to start doing things that you love? When are you going to start taking care of yourself? When are you going to stop this craziness of feeling selfish if you put yourself first? When really, if you think about it, if you are struggling, if you are upset with yourself, if you have gained a lot of weight you can't lose, if you're feeling terrible, if you're sluggish, if you're tired, well, there you go. You didn't put yourself last. And how has that, I didn't put yourself first, but how has that worked for you? How has that made your life better? How has that helped everyone around you? Or has it started to begin to hurt people around you? Are you becoming bitter? Are you becoming frustrated? Are you maybe not talking to some people? Are you avoiding people? Are you not being intimate anymore because you're just so damn tired and frustrated and you just feel like, this is it. This is my life. I'm just going to be satisfied with whatever this is. Now, this may sound exaggerated and all of you may be going, that's not my life. That's not that bad. So maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but for some of you, it may seem exactly right. And this is your wake-up call because it's really time to make some changes in your life because you are the only one who can do so. And but I'm going to be offering a really cool workshops in June, Wednesday, June 22nd, I think it is, in Nanaimo. And I might be bringing all this online too for people who live away from here. But we are going to get together and we are going to look at your life. We're going to look at what you're eating, how you're feeling, all of that. And it's going to be a smaller group. I mean, the workshop on Wednesday, I think, is going to be a bigger group. And then whoever wants to continue on and really go after what you want in life and really think, okay, I need to make some changes in my life. How can I start to do this? I'm not going to tell you what to do. We're going to work out how you can start to make changes for your life so that you begin to feel better. Because really, isn't that what you need to do now? You know it is. You know you need to eat cleaner. You know you need to eat better. You know you need to bring maybe some fun into your life, some joy into your life. You know that maybe if you're bored and unsatisfied with things, you need to start looking at what do I want my life to look at now in the future? Because really, it's your future. It's your life. Time ticks away every day. If you don't start now, when are you going to start? You're going to wait till you're 65 or 70. You are not guaranteed of health at that time. And if you don't start taking care of your health now, I'm sorry, but by the time you're that age, you may not even be able to have any choices whatsoever. Right? So this is kind of my wake-up call to you. It's really time for you to get real with yourself and to begin to think, okay, you know what? Like, I see that my life is this way now, right now. There may be a lot. This may be chaos. I may not love all the things. There may be too many to-dos, but I need to start looking at it, and I'm willing to start looking at it. I'm willing to start saying to myself, okay, you know what? You need to get yourself feeling better. You need to do things that bring you joy in life. You need to do some of those things you've always thought you would be doing. And maybe by now in midlife, you thought, my God, I thought I'd be doing something totally different. I have changed careers. I can't even tell you how many times in my life because I have not given up. I've continually worked towards things that I love, that brought me joy, that helped other people, that I thought improved my life and improved the lives of others. I continually work through my passion and find my passion and work in a way that I love. My life may not be perfect, but you know what? I have choices and I continue to have choices in my future. I am not going to give up. I am not going to lay down and say, okay, whatever, I'll just live like this because I'm a certain age. That will never be me. I will choose to live with my life full, with fulfillment, with passion, with learning, with growing, with achieving, with helping, with doing all those things that I love to do. And I hope that you choose that too. I hope that you choose that too. So if you live around Nanaimo and you are interested, if this sounds really good to you, good for you, then you can send me a message on my site, DianaMarchand.com, on my Facebook, Diana Marchand, and make sure to join my community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. Post there, let me know you're interested, send me a Facebook message, send me an email, whatever, and let me know this is something you're interested in. And if you do not live around here, but you would love me to do something like this online, let's get it going. And you want to find out more, contact me. Okay, but take this time to sit and really reflect and know that it's your time to do something for you.